In the golden land of gum trees, meat pies, and 6 a.m. servo coffees, there exists a very specific kind of legend. Not a footballer, not a prime minister, but a machine, with steel in its veins, V8 thunder in its lungs, and a badge on its bonnet. This is the story of Australia's interceptors. Once the fastest thing on the road behind you, now the most sought-after machines in front of the crowd. Let's peel the tarmac back and dive in. 1915-1950s, the dawn of motorized law. Before the war, before the muscle, before the Mad Max fan fiction, New South Wales police dipped a toe into the mechanical age with a second-hand Renault. It was 1915, and motorized patrol was the wild frontier of policing. No GPS, no radar, no cup holders. By 1925, the Buick wireless patrol car rolled out, radio-equipped, capable of real-time communication. This was revolutionary, allowing officers to chase down crooks without the delay of carrier pigeons or Morse code. Primitive? Sure, but it laid the foundation for a century of Aussie ingenuity on 4 wheels. 1960s, 1970s, enter the muscle era. The 1960s and 70s were a glorious time. Miniskirts, surfboards, and a growing national appetite for speed. The police force took note and enrolled the Chrysler Valiants, VG, VH, and VJ series, straight out of Adelaide's car factories and into the hands of South Aussie cops. These weren't flashy, but they were reliable, strong, and gripped the road like a drop bear on a backpacker. Then came the Ford Falcon GTXB, the most iconic police pursuit car of the decade. So tough, so mean, it became the star of 1979's Mad Max as the Pursuit Special. A car so fearsome, it spawned a genre. 1984-1986, the VK Interceptor, carburetted chaos. It's 1984, cold chisels on the radio, Neighbours has just hit TV, and if you're hooning around town, there's one thing you don't want to see. That square, shark-nosed shape of a VK Commodore Interceptor in your mirror. Holden, under its BT1 police pack order code, created a beast built not for dealership lots, but for outrunning anyone stupid enough to flee. The VK BT1 took the bones of the Group A and SS models, then beefed them up with FE2 sports suspension, twin thermos fans for cooling, heavy-duty diff and 15x7-inch alloys, beefed-up wiring for lights, radios, sirens, and more. Under the bonnet, the 5.0 Holden V8 naturally aspirated thunder, a rumbling slab of torque and carburetted madness. This wasn't a family car with a badge, it was a mobile battering ram with a badge, and if you heard it coming, it was already too late. 1986-1988 VL Interceptor Turbocharged Thunder. Then, Holden threw everyone a curveball. The VL Commodore lands in 1986. It's sleeker, more aerodynamic, the doors actually line up, and the V8? Gone. Thanks to emission controls and petrol-octane changes, Holden ditched the local 5.0-litre, and instead dropped in a surprise guest star, the Nissan RB30e Inline-6, but then they turbocharged it and gave us the RB30ET. The VL BT1 Turbo Interceptor had factory turbocharged 3.0-litre engine, HD LSD rear diff, upgraded brakes, FE2 sport suspension, oil coolers for high-speed runs, interior wiring for radios, extra batteries, calibrated police speedometers. It didn't just chase cars, it hunted them. Today, it's the holy grail for Aussie tuners and collectors alike. Part muscle car, part JDM sleeper. From cops to collectors, the BT1 renaissance. What happened to these patrol beasts when their time on the force ended? Most went straight to auction. A handful were cherished, restored, or forgotten in barns, until collectors realized these were factory performance cars. The VK BT1 was the last great carburetted V8 Holden police car. The VL BT1 Turbo was the blueprint for tuner culture. Today, you'll need 6 figures for a mint example, and even more for one with matching numbers, uncut looms, and factory radio delete plates still intact. They've gone from highway patrol to historical icons. 2000s, 2017, the last Aussie heroes. Into the 2000s, the fleet evolved. XR6 turbos, XR8s, VE and VF SSV redlines. The golden age of Aussie police muscle. Built tough, built loud, built here. But then, the axe dropped. In 2016 and 2017, Ford and Holden both shut the factory doors. An era died, a culture vanished. The last Aussie Interceptors were no longer rolling off the line, only rolling into history. 2018 today, the age of the import. So what's chasing down the crooks now? BMW 530D and X5, fast, German, sterile. Kia Stinger GT, South Korean stealth. Chrysler 300 SRT, American grunt in a tuxedo. Subaru WRX, the Territorian's turbocharged terrier. They've got tech, they've got safety, but let's be honest, they don't have soul. No backfiring V8, no industrial-grade wiring looms, no this used to be a cop car street cred. Tip your hat to a legend. Today, the VK and VL Interceptors are more than just classic cars. They're rolling museums, symbols of a time when Aussie car culture was loud, fast, and unapologetic. They were built to chase, but now they're leading the parade. From badge to burnout, from pursuit to poster, the Interceptor, Australia's greatest highway hero.